I can remove that. Let me get the stream up. For everybody you guys watching this later is a video. I'm going to take you guys all through. I do a video every time. Because I've been getting a lot of questions about it lately. Wick said she'll be back tomorrow, so I think maybe it'd be a good time to start a... How's it going, Brian? I don't know if you saw, but in the other video the other day, you were an executive producer. And we're going to go through and I'll show you guys how I make a video. Because a few people have asked about it. And honestly, I haven't made a video about doing it on PS5 yet. I just got to pull it up on my phone so I can see questions when they pop up. And actually, Rex is here too, because Rex is going to probably ask some really good questions. Because he's new to ShareFactory as well. We have some really good questions. There we go. Now we got her down. Need to plug in my phone because it's going to die. Normally, if you're wondering too, if you're familiar with the channel, I actually start editing these videos at about 3 to 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm a morning person. And that's so I can get done by 9 to spend the rest of the day making new videos for the next day, normally. Or at least a part of the day. I try to be off by 5, but recently that hasn't been working. Alright, so up here there's different forms of ShareFactory. We're going to use a video editor, but actually in the photo editor real quick, you guys can see, like, there's actually where I made that thumbnail for the video that just came out. I think that came about an hour ago. And you can see my live stream thumbnails that I post to it, and some of my other ones, like the finals for the Bass. This blue one's actually how part of the way I made my new corner thing that you guys will see today. A lot of new stuff on the channel. The new music is here today. That's kind of where all my morning went to, and redoing all of my intros. Wix, are you guys on Arc? We are... Thought you were home. Alright. Sorry, guys. Wix, if you guys don't know who Wix is, Wix and Rex are the ones that do a lot of videos with me. And she is messaging me right now. Okay. But anyway, that's where I do that. But I'll show you guys actually how I do most of my thumbnails. Anyway, we're going to go in here. Normally you would start from scratch, but because I have my own intro, as you guys can see, this is the video from earlier, so I'm going to delete that and just get rid of that. But these are my templates I use. So once you make one of these, like, I'm going to not talk so you can hear this. So I just have it copied every time. So I just make this once, and you see I'll go back out, and you can just duplicate it. Now this isn't the template we're using. Today we're going to be making the Conan video that you guys, if you guys are watching this live, it is going to come out right after we obviously make this video, and then we're going to upload it. Oh, okay. See you, Brian. Good luck at class. And then we are going to go ahead and duplicate this. But these are my ones. So I have a tendency when I delete my old videos, I accidentally sometimes delete the template. So I have a backup one named Backup that looks different. And then this one is the old music that we used up until today. And I just have that there. I might as well get rid of that, but I'm going to wait to do that later. So I actually spent all morning redoing these three with the new music. But anyway, let's start the video. So we're going to go in here. I want to see if this pops up for you guys on the stream. I don't know what my PS5... Oh, yeah, it does. Okay. So I'm going to duplicate it. And you see the name of it. That one's Conan Exiles, and that's 01. That way I know to use this one. And these are going to be exactly the same. This is how I start out every video. It just depends on what video I'm doing, to be honest with you. If it was a Fishing Planet video, for example, my Fishing Planet one starts out as this right here. And we're going to have a new template like this one for the ARC, because the ARC series is going to start on Monday, I do believe. Alright, so this is what I have to start with right here. This is the stuff you guys all see every time. This is my end piece. This is my intro. These are always the same. And I can show you. So I'm going to not talk during this part so you guys can see this and how we're going to change it for this video. Alright, so that's the intro right there. And we're just going to leave that alone, and we're going to take on, and we're going to leave that right alone for right now, because we don't know what the title's actually going to be yet. To be honest with you, I recorded a few Conan Exiles in a row, unintentionally. It just, events kept happening, so I had to keep recording them. And so I don't know what names I'm also going to put. So the executive producers, I always put somebody in there of the subscribers or something funny. So we'll do that in a little bit when I know what the video is going to be more about. So on the bottom of your screen, the most important thing when you're doing videos is the bottom of your screen. It tells you all your controls. I don't know if you guys can see that. But the plus is always the add. Oh, yeah, and Rex, if you have any questions, stop me, because you're going to be the perfect example of what I should be showing people. So the plus down there, that's always to add something. The wrench is always to edit something that's there. So if I wanted to add a lettering here, I would hit the X, and I would go add overlay. And then I would just go down to text. Now this is all stuff I can add to. This is all in there by default. Then I have my own stuff that I've brought in, which is in here. This is actually brand new today. We'll be using that. But these are my logos and stuff like that that you guys see all the time. I actually got rid of half of them because I don't really use many of them. But yeah, but for example, if we wanted to put a text here that says Rex is, let's see, can you guys see that on the chat? I want to make sure, because I don't know what you guys can see.
I can see it.
Oh, okay. Rex is, I don't know, we'll do mad. I was going to do fat, but I don't think you're fat, so.
You wouldn't be lying.
Yeah, so this will pop up right here, and it's just tiny, so you have to, on the left hand of your screen, you can see all the stuff that I've already laid down exactly like this. And we're going to go up to the Rex one. And I do want to show you guys this part because this is important. Oh, I need to go back because I just skipped over that like it was nothing. So normally it'll put in pretty default lettering like this. Oop. And what we want to do is hit square to edit it. We don't want to add it, we want to edit it. And then when it's highlighted, we'll go to text effects, and I want an outline on it. But you can do a lot of it. You can do a lot of things. So if you guys recognize this one here, that's the one I use for Conan a lot. As you can see below, the title is done like that. But you can outline it just like doing that. Also, you can change color by going into here. These are preset colors to the right. Once you use a color, it'll be over here. And these are the colors I always use. The green is always the consider subscribing at the top. Red is... What is red? I can't remember anymore. Oh, this is a Conan video. So it's back here. It's this stuff up here. There you go. So it's the purple, the green, blue, and actually the red used to be the starring part, but I took the starring part out because I didn't think it was that cool anymore. So we'll go back into up to Rex. We will edit the color, and then you just change the color that way. Now you can do a lot of other things with this too. Some of them are self-explanatory, like making it stay there longer, or this one is really cool. So this is something I do. So if you go into text animation, you can move your text around. And what it will do is if we do wipe in, you can see it wipe in. And you can do that with wipe out as well. Looks like we temporarily lost Rex there for a second. He'll probably pop in and pop out of the party. But there's a lot of different things you can do. And actually the middle, you can do stuff too. Oh, that actually looks really cool. I need to start using that. Oh, that is fancy. Oh, the bounce is cool too. They've added new stuff in PS5, so some of this I don't use much because I kind of have a pattern that I do to make videos efficiently. So down there, the title, we'll do that later. But anyways, let's get into it. And if you remember, this is the part right here where you want to pay attention to your bottom, and then we want to go to the add, because we want to add clips into here, and it'll bring us over to our clips. So you can see all the upcoming videos coming up. This is the beginning, going to be the new intro for Arc. I started to work on that already. Let's see here. What else do we have? So these are the videos we're going to be going after, I do believe. Oh, I only have one Conan video already. Or is that two? Oh, that's two. That one's 30 minutes long. So normally I plan them out. Like you'll see this clip is planned out. This is one we're going to have to edit out. But I do believe we're just going to take these 3 clips. And these are the clips that you saved will be in here. And they're always backwards in order. So the ones at the top will be the ones you've done last. Like these were done this morning. This video I made earlier this morning. And these ones I did the other day. So you actually, when you do want to put them in, you want to go backwards with them. We're going to go ahead and clip this one first. That's our first Conan one we have. This is going to be our second. And likewise with this one being third. Alright, so then once you're done with that, you just add them by hitting square. And you'll see it'll load all the clips in. And you can shortcut, if you look on the bottom of the screen, you see R1 or L1. That's what I'm doing to go back and forth real quick. That's taking me to the next clip. And right, and then you can cut it up. But we'll work on that here in a second. So we want to see, actually I'm going to go through really quick and remember what recording this is. This is the one where I think we go up to go get the Berserker. It absolutely looks to be that way. I don't know what I'm going to call this video. Oh, yeah. Let's see. So I think we're going to get the guy in there. So we're going to go all the way back to our beginner. So we kind of know what the video is going to be about now. This is normally when I would start this. And what I'm going to do is just edit this one here that I already have down. And you can just edit the text. Hey, Rex. What happened to you?
Lost internet.
Oh, got you. Alright, so you're back now?
Yeah.
And what we're going to do is delete that. We're not going to delete it, we're going to edit it. I should re-say that way. Just backspace till it's gone. And we are going to do... I'm going to have to make that smaller. It's not going to fit. Maybe it will. Nope, not quite. So what I'm going to do is go back to a cursed. And you can transform it up here. And that, it's kind of a bad word for this, but anytime it says transform, it means you can move it around, which I don't want to do. So I'm going to hit O and get it back to where it was. And, or you can actually move it this way too. You can kind of, with square, I believe. Yeah, square, align. That's what it's called. You can align it either to left, middle, or right. We're going to leave it in the middle, but we're going to transform it. And if you do R1 or L1, you can see on the bottom it makes it bigger or smaller. So we're going to make it a little smaller so it actually fits and we can get the whole thing in there. And we are going to do Berserker. Alright, so now that's good there. And I think for our deal here, we're going to put, since Rex is with us in chat, he is going to be this one. There we go. And we're just editing what was already there. So now this is going to be our whole intro for the video.
That's pretty cool.
When you get used to it, it's really easy.
So you can stop it like at any point to change, like right there. You can stop it and then change the letters however you want. Okay.
I can even go in. So remember, square. The big thing that you can remember that'll save you a lot of heartache is when you're at the main menu, like where I'm at right now, looking at the clips. Square is always edit, and the X is always add. And that's easy to, yeah. So do you want to change what's there, or do you want to add something? Ouch. I got heavy hiccups. So I'm going to square, and just to show you, I can even change the color of this right now. We're going to go to color, and we're going to go use that blue. So you can see, now it's blue. But I want that one to be black, so we're going to put it back. Now this is the part where it gets cool, because this is the editing. And this is, I actually love editing videos. At first I thought they were hard. Now after doing 2,000 videos, I've become efficient. For, I think a lot of people, this video would normally take about an hour and a half to edit. If I wasn't explaining and walking through everything, this video would take me about, it's a 20-minute video, so it would take me about 25 minutes to edit. And with YouTube, a lot of time is uploading, as you guys will see. Because I'm not going to, I'll spare you guys of that. We'll make the video, but uploading is pretty simple. So, but anyway, so we are going to start now editing the video. So you might get confused whether it's me talking in person here with you, or if it's the video. But honestly, it's really bad for you guys because you have to listen to two of me. Alright, here we go. Welcome back, folks, to another episode. Alright, so right there in the beginning, when I start clips, a lot of time there's a dead space. We're going to get rid of that little dead space. I don't know if you guys saw it, but from like here to here was dead space. So I'll show you again. Welcome back, folks. So I've done this editing enough to know, I already know I kind of want it to start here. So I want to edit what's already there, so I'm going to hit square. And then I'm going to go to split clip. You can do trim clip, but it's way quicker to split the clip. So what we're going to do is split this one right there, and you'll see it took it there. And if you look on the bottom of your screen, always keep paying attention. Now that we're in the edit menu, we've already hit square once, the bottom changes. And now the square is actually a garbage can, and we're just going to get rid of that. So now it's not going to have that big empty spot in the beginning. Welcome back, folks, to another episode of Conan Exiles. And today we got my wife. Alright, so now if you guys watch the channel, you already know what's coming next. In most cases, if this wasn't a Conan video, we would be doing our consider scribing at the top of this. But what we're going to be doing, because it's a Conan video, is I don't know if you guys have caught it recently, but we've been putting in the no special appearances by. And we are going to do that today. So I got to explain everything. So again, we're going to add lettering. So we want to hit the X. And then we're going to go to add overlay. So if you're adding letters or pictures, it's always going to be an overlay. And we're going to use, so this is my Conan lettering, but this is always my top lettering for the top of videos. So we're going to stick with that. And I always use the small size so I can get the most typing in. I can make it bigger later. So we're going to type in here, no special appearance by. And once you type this, your PlayStation actually remembers it, and because I typed it before, you can see as soon as I got in a letter or two, it was really fast for me because it already kind of knew what I wanted. And you're just going to click right there we go to get it to show up again. And we're going to edit. We want to keep editing this lettering, so we're going to go into here. And we're going to go ahead and do our text effects, which I showed earlier. We're going to add the outline. We're going to change the color to green. And we're going to add the animations that I showed earlier. So we're going to go down to wipe. And we're going to have it wipe out. Now, we actually need to do this again with the person of who is not going to be making a special appearance today. And who should it be today? It's probably the hardest part of the Conan video. I just have to try to think of somebody funny to not add. Betty White. And there we go. So we're going to add it. I don't ever change the durations barely, so we're just going to go like this. And now I'm actually going to do this. We're going to go back, and I'm going to delete this. And I'm going to do this at speed that I normally do it at. So you guys are going to see how normally when you get familiar with this, how fast this actually gets when you're familiar with it. So we're going to go ahead. Boom. And because I'm just so used to this, this isn't going to be a pain in the butt. So I just did everything right there that I normally do. And then I want to drag it down. And we want it to both pop up now. We're going to go to the middle. I don't want that lettering to be the same, actually. I want them to be different colors. We'll go back to white with this. I think that'll look better. And we're going to make this bigger. So a lot of times you don't have to do all this editing to your videos. You could just add a clip and be done with it and add it to your intro and whatnot. But this is what I like to do. So now we'll go back. Welcome back, folks, to another episode of Conan Exiles. And today we got my wife right there, and we got Crazy Lady Wicks. Oh, this is my wife. I want to add something funny there. And we got alright, right here, see my foot is going up, and you can do slow motion by left or right on your D-pad. And I want to add right here a sound effect overlay. Now, your music and stuff is over here, but sound effects are under overlay for some reason that they did now. I don't know. This doesn't make much sense to me, but I know it's there. So I want to add this one. And also, too, I could show you once we get back to that menu, how to actually listen to that stuff before you click on it.
Wix right there.
So now it's going to have a glass.
Wix right there. Wix. And we got Wix right there.
Now actually, you can actually change the sound effects settings if you want by doing this. So you can make the glass really obnoxiously loud.
We got Wix right there.
And actually, it doesn't sound that bad that loud, actually. I'm going to go down with it, though. Now, the reason I'm showing you guys everything is because if you guys ever want to do this, you got this video to go back and look, oh, how did he add the sound effects? Or how do you adjust the sound effects, you know?
Wix right there.
A lot of times I don't always add the funny stuff like I want to, but I'm on a limited time frame a lot of times. So anyway, let's move on to the next part.
Right there. And we got Wix right there. Wix, that's uncalled for. I didn't touch you.
Well, quit kicking your wife.
And we are going to be dumb, and we've been getting all crazy with getting thralls. And I think today we're going to head up by the tower up here. Maybe get a cursed berserker. We got a wheel of pain with us. And we're going to try to do that. So we're going to take off now. And I think what I'm going to show you is some clips until we get up there, guys.
Alright, so you can see I got another dead spot at the end of this. So we're going to go ahead and split it again.
Take off now. And I think what I'm going to show you is some clips until we get up there, guys.
Alright, so that's the end of me talking. So we're going to hit square because we want to edit what's already there. And we're going to split this. And then we're just going to drop this out of it. Also, too, we'll go back to that sound effect really quick so you guys can see. When you add a sound effect, we're going back into overlay. Anytime you want to see what any of these things are, you can actually just hit R2.
Get wrecked!
And it'll play it for you. This actually works as well when you go to add music. So these ones are my songs. So some of these you guys recognize from montages that I do. That's my new song music today, as of today. But they also have all these new songs on PS5. Now, PS4 doesn't have as many options, but you can see there is a lot of music here. And on PS5, they've added some really, really good ones. So, if you didn't know, one of these is going to sound quite familiar to you. Also, there's some ones that are just plain good. For example, the one I want to start using on a few of these are, I gotta remember the names. They actually did a really good job of naming them on this one. So I can actually remember. I think it is this one, yeah. And they have some really good ones here. And then you can go, and they have the whole song, so I'm leaving it before it's done, but. They have a ton of songs, like, they have this really good superhero one. This one. Actually, there's a few of them. These two are really good. To me, that sounds like a real superhero music, background music. Or this one. This one here actually almost became my new intro music till I had
the new music made out of scratch. But there's just tons of them that are good. So then there's different ones too. So there's like sad ones and really fast-paced ones like this one. And there's just a lot to use. Even some rap. But anyway, we're not going to do that here. But I just wanted to show you, you could play anything in there by just hitting R2, so you know before you add it what it is. Now we're back to the menu, and we're going to add my transition in, which I always do. Not a lot of people do it, I just like doing it because it only takes me a second. So we're going to add, because we're going to be adding a transition, and we're going to go to add transition. Now, some of these you guys are going to recognize, obviously, like this one. That's the one we used in the beginning, but we are going to get rid of that because that's not the one I use there. I always use this. Cool. Yeah, I always use the same one. I actually go down to wipes, and I use this bottom right one. That's what I use every time. Up there, guys. All right, so did you guys hear that little ding from my phone? Because I was dumb and didn't have it on silent, we're going to get rid of that. There, guys. And we could split it, but it's not going to let us split it because it's too close to the edge. As you can see, that the X to split the clip is grayed out. So what we're going to have to do now is actually do the trim piece. And it's good that I showed you this so you guys can see this. And you are just going to go, so L1 and L2 will do the beginning, R1 and R2 will do the end. So we're going to take it and just back it up just a tiny bit so you don't hear that ding in the transition. Alright, so we got to go back a little bit more. We're going to go right about here. Almost hear it yet. I think I just got to do 2 more. There we go. Now let's see if we hear it. We're going to take off now. I think what I'm going to show you is some clips until we get up there, guys. Tell them to come this way. Alright, there we got it. So now this clip I think is the big one. I think so, but I think we still might cut this one up a little bit. We're going to have to see if there's any like truly really bad boring parts in it. Because this video, as you can see right now, is 29 minutes long, and we do not do 29-minute videos. It's bad enough that you guys will have to listen to me for 15. Tell them to come this way. Keep hitting square. Alright, I told my guy to go in. We're going to be smart about this. Alright, I guess they're just going to all do it. Let's help them with the wolf. Oh, you don't get hurt on those spikes. Alright, so that part was pretty boring there, so we're not going to start it till probably about here somewhere. Oh, you don't... Alright, I guess they're just going to all do it.
So basically, you're going to split it up again, right?
Yep, so I'm just going to split it so we can get rid of that beginning. Now, one issue when you do this, I forgot to do this, is I normally add transitions later because you see it got rid of that transition I did. Mm-hmm. So I wait till when I'm done, and I'm going to actually do that so you guys can all see how to do that. The part that you really need, Rex, to know when you're making your first videos, you don't really have to get into most of this stuff. I'm just doing it so if you ever need to come back to look at it, you can. What you need to learn or know, only what you need to know is how to add clips and cut them down. That's really it.
Gotcha.
After that, you can just work on adding stuff. But this is, you kind of already have down what you need. Because there is nothing wrong with not having a transition here. I mean, it doesn't look that bad.
Until we get up there, guys.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people don't do them. Now, I'll add them at the end, but... So what we're doing now for the rest of this video, a lot of videos I have like a planned thing, or I go through with you guys, like when we're placing down like the improved stuff from yesterday's episode and stuff like that, and I have them clips already where I basically just have to take them together like this one and then just edit the very ends of them. But when we get these big areas where I just saved a big chunk of it, what we have to do then is go through and actually go through and edit it. So we're going to take out all the boring crap or stuff that probably shouldn't go on YouTube, like maybe I had to yell at one of the kids in the middle of it, or somebody has a dog barking in the background, or something to that effect. Or just plain boring, because sometimes that happens. Let's help him with the wolf. Oh, you don't get hurt on this fight. Get pooped on. Alright, so I'm going to stop it here. So I actually had to turn my TV up to hear it, and I shouldn't have done that because I need to turn it back down. What that means is I probably didn't think I was going to be recording this, and I was talking kind of quiet. So if you notice between the two scenes, I'm quiet in one, loud in the other, and we can fix that. Now, I think what I'm going to show you is some clips until we get up there, guys. Let's help him with the wolf. See how much quieter I am there? We're going to go ahead, and we're just going to edit what's here, and you can go over to clip volume and make it louder. So we're going to do like, let's try 135. That's probably pretty close. Show you some clips until we get up there, guys. Let's help him with the wolf. Oh, you don't get hurt on this fight. Alright, so that's much better, but at the end of this clip, when I start talking louder, which I'm sure I will, because I realize, oh, I'm probably going to want to save this, we'll just take it back down to 100%. And when I say we're going to take it back down by 100%, we'll split the clip, because you can only do one clip at a different volume, so you'll see that in a little bit. Get pooped on. There's a lot of guys in here.
I don't know what I'm hitting.
Hey, focus over on these guys here.
Oh, that's one of those bad. Oh, that's one of the. Oh, he's kills me all the time.
Well, let's not let him kill you. Oh, he's a named guy. What is he?
Yeah.
I have no idea. He's a priest, it looks like?
Oh, maybe the new religion? Now I'm bleeding.
No, not that one. I know the named guy for that. He's in the Zaf video.
Yeah, I gotta catch up on videos.
Alright. Let me see what it says on him. Now, normally if we weren't doing anything, I would probably try to cut out the part where she says, I gotta catch up on your videos. But I think I'm gonna leave that in there because it's still relevant to what we were talking about.
Yeah, I gotta catch up on videos.
Alright. And if I cut that out, I have to take out the part where that guy dies. Let me see what it says on him. Oh, he's got something on him that's weird. What is that? Let me look. I have set. Oh, yeah, he's a set priest. Duh, I should have recognized that clothing. Alright, so right there, I got a little louder, and I think this is the point where I realized I probably wanted to record this clip. So what I'm going to go ahead and do...
I gotta catch up on videos.
Alright, let me see what it says on him. Alright, that's where I stopped talking. We're just going to split this clip. And then we're going to take the rest of the clip now back down to 0. So everything, or back down to 100% the original volume.
Actually, let me go back and do that with you. So it's square to edit. Then you go to your clip volume. And you're going to do the go to 100. Now you can take it always down all the way down to 0. And where that plays an effect is if you guys watch my Fishing Planet videos, you'll notice when I show myself catching the fish that it's quiet other than the music. And the reason that is normally I'm in a party chat with the guys while we're fishing, and you don't want to hear weird conversations that have nothing to do with the video, like me making fun of Rex's mother or something. So I always take it down to 0.
See what it says on it.
And this might be split here, but remember this was a clip, so you're not going to notice it split when you watch the video later.
Alright, let me see what it says on him. Oh, he's got something on him that's weird.
Now, do you see how the voice evened out there from me turning one up and one down?
Alright, let me see what it says on him. Oh, he's got something on him that's weird. What is that? Let me look. I have set. Oh, yeah, he's a set priest. No, I should have recognized that clothing.
Alright. I'm assuming we're just going to kill a bunch of people after this, so I'm going to remember 222, because that's probably where I'm going to cut if I go back and find some stuff that I want to take out later.
Oh. Oh, gosh.
Oh, I'm attacking my own guy.
Why? I'm not even surprised, Wick. I'll be honest, I was impressed that you weren't attacking me for a whole 10 minutes. Holy cow, what is this building? Ooh. Traffic engineer, pound out.
I can't get up there.
Oh, they just... Oh my god, there's so many guys up here.
So actually, I think I'm going to leave this in because we actually are talking and it's not super boring yet.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one on the street.
Yeah, but this, I don't think this one's the main one. It looks like a 3. Oh, he's a 2. Oh, I'm getting trapped in here.
Alright, that part we kind of slow down at, so I'm going to cut it there.
Oh, so many guys up here.
Alright, so we are going to make our cut here.
It looks like a 3.
So wherever you split it at, wherever you end up starting, where we're trying to find out where you're going to start, that's where it starts from where you split it? Okay.
Yeah, and so once you split it to, it acts like 2 completely different clips. So in this clip, if I want to turn the volume off, I can. If I want to, another thing I could do, and I'm only going to do this to show you guys. But let's say I wanted to do something where I didn't have all my hot bars on, and I just wanted to show me without all that overlays on the top right and on top. You could actually, I'm going to show you guys this without doing it. So square to edit, because you're editing what's there, and pan and zoom, and you can actually go like this. So now we don't have all that junk, on the edges. I don't ever do it, but some people like to do it. But you guys will notice later, when we go to do the thumbnail, that this is how I do my thumbnails. So this part here was pretty slow.
There's so many guys up here.
Alright, so after I said there's so many guys up here, we kind of fight. I'm going to try to get to a better spot here. There we go. Maybe this is interesting.
Oh my gosh.
To be honest with you guys, normally I know what's going on in the clips, but because this was a couple days ago, I want to rewatch out fully, which I always rewatch all of what I'm doing because you don't want something to slip in there that you don't want. But if like, here, remember we're at 3:58, but like I never would keep a clip. I would redo a clip if I didn't have the beginning the way I wanted. When I plan a clip, I know that this is going to be good other than the very ends because I planned it. These ones aren't planned, so I don't really know what's in them, and I gotta make sure I listen to every little part. Otherwise, something could be in there that, you know, I don't want in the video.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh my gosh.
Whoa! Hey, no.
Take out the fire breather.
Where's
Whoa!
he? Oh, there he is.
Oh, he's right.
Alright, so definitely this is better now. So, we're gonna go ahead and figure out where it gets cool. Probably before, oh gosh, or whatever I said like a moron there.
Oh my.
Alright, so what we're gonna do is go back just a couple. And we're gonna split the clip here. And now the reason I do this is you guys are gonna see that this is gonna go from 357 to probably 318 or something. And it's gonna get rid of about 40 seconds of boring stuff that you probably weren't gonna watch in the video. There we go. Now we can, because I know this clip is gonna stay now, I'm actually going to go and I'm going to, because I know these are all good now, we're going to do our transitions here so we don't get too far behind on them. And once again, I need to do this slower. But anyway, adding it, because we're going to add a transition. And we are going to go down to the wipe. We got that one, so let's go to the next clip. And I'm just shortcutting that by hitting R1. And we're going to do that as well down here. And...
so many guys up here. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, there's so many guys up here. Oh my gosh.
oh, I said oh my gosh twice.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, so we're going to cut that one out because that's going to sound really dumb together. We're just going to get rid of that.
Whoa! Hey, no.
Take out the fire breather.
That sounds a lot better anyway. So we're going to go ahead and do this transition because we know this is good now.
Whoa! Hey, no.
Take out the fire breather.
Where's
Whoa!
he? Oh, there he is.
Oh, he's right here. Spider 2. Nope, don't you. He's trying to throw it again.
I got a bleed on him. And now I'm hitting the ball. Oh, shoot.
Alright, that guy's done. Alright. Oh, wow. Alright, I'll grab and we'll divvy up stuff and loot later.
I've grabbed some of them.
Okay.
We can figure it out.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. I just know we're gonna be limited on weight. Alright, follow me, guys.
Okay, yeah. I'm at 93%, so you could grab the rest.
Yeah, oh,
Whatever
okay.
else was in there.
I'm gonna try.
Do you get this tent over here? There's a box.
Where?
Right here.
Alright, so this part already here, kind of not the most great stuff, so we can go back to here, I think.
No worries, no worries. I just know we're gonna be limited. Okay.
We can figure it out.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
And we're going to split this clip here. And we're going to find the next part that's interesting here.
Question mark thingy doodlers. So I'll grab
Question
them if I see them. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Is that unstable question marks? I don't know if that's Aldarium, that new stuff. Alright, let's rock and roll down here, guys. stuff.
Sorry,
Rex will roll down here,
quiet.
guys. We gotta look for buried stuff too. Don't hesitate to. Hey.
Alright, and I normally would leave that in, but I know we don't find any buried stuff here, so I'm not going to leave that part in.
Oh, that looks definitely like a named Pike guy. Oh.
Alright, so now we get to the named guy down here.
Definitely like.
I gotta figure out how to get a shovel.
Oh, that looks definitely.
I gotta figure out how to get a shovel.
Alright, we're going to just split, delete this. So as you can see, our project duration already has come down 4 minutes, and we're only 4 minutes into the video. So we've already kind of eliminated a bunch of it. So by the end of this, I want to get this down to around 16 minutes. So if I'm over that or under that, I might add or take away stuff from this episode here. And the reason I want to do 16 minutes is if I get over 16 minutes, my uploads fail quite a bit. For some reason, ShareFactory has a problem uploading thumbnails. And honestly, at 16 minutes, every day it fails once for me, and I have to upload it twice.
Oh, that.
Alright, so we know this is going to be good. We're going to add our transition now. And if you're new to doing videos like Rex is with me here, I wouldn't even do transitions till you get more comfortable. There's just a lot of crap you don't need to do till, you know, you make a video by adding clips and cutting the ends off of them or cutting them and splitting them. I would just do that, but then you can add one thing at a time. Maybe the next video you decide to play around with transitions or lettering in your video, or stuff like that, so.
Oh, that looks definitely like a named Pike guy. Oh, don't. Oh, gosh, get the fight. These guys are nuts. Alright. Definitely out. Where's the named Pike guy? It's Ardor the Slave Master. Alright, we'll know he's here.
Who the hell's throwing shit?
He's dead now. Wait, the big guy's dead too?
Yeah.
What was that? What's he got? Oh, he hit a legendary.
What was it?
Alright, so I might do something here I wouldn't normally do, but it would be cool to show off how to do this, and it is relevant. So I don't know if you guys noticed it because we were zoomed out, but I got one of the journey steps that said find a legendary weapon.
What was that? What's he got? Oh, he hit a legendary.
So
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna split this here. I'm gonna do something a little different so that we can show off that we got that journey step on there.
What was that?
Oh, I did the split too early. This is gonna look weird. This isn't gonna affect anything. This is still gonna act like it's one piece as long as I don't change the middle. But right here.
What's he got? Oh, he hit a legendary.
Alright, so now we're gonna do this, and we're gonna zoom in on that. So now when we watch it, don't pay attention to the bottom now, just watch the screen when I go ahead and play this now.
Dead too?
Yeah.
What was that? What's he got? Oh, he hit a legendary.
What was it?
So now you can kind of see that a little better.
Altar's mace.
Holy cow,
54.
Just double check it, make sure it looks good. I kind of skimmed over it.
What was that? What's he got? Oh, he hit a legendary.
What was it?
Altar's mace.
Holy cow, 54?
54. Dang it. Oh yeah, I guess temporarily I'll put on my guy just to help us out because he's the strongest.
Yeah.
But it's not
Don't
that much
put-
better than what we had anyway.
Don't put anything great on my guy because I don't think he's gonna last very long.
Yeah, we're not planning on him making it. You guys want to check the rest of the camp quick? Make sure there's no more.
Alright, so we gotta figure out where to stop that clip.
Yeah.
But it's not that much
put-
better than what we had anyway.
Don't put anything great on my guy because I don't think he's gonna last very long.
Yeah, we're
Alright.
on my guy just to help us out because he's the strongest.
Yeah.
But it's not
Don't
that much
put-
better than what we had anyway.
Don't put anything great on my guy because I don't think he's gonna last very long.
Yeah, we're not planning on him making it.
Alright, so right there is a good time to cut her up.
Like,
Side to look.
Oh, something happened.
A lot of people. Oh, somebody out here.
okay.
Oh, there's a lot of people. Oh, a lot of people coming. A lot of people coming.
Holy, what did you do?
I just walked outside to look. I'm sick.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, get out. Get out.
We need to single them out and start killing them.
I got one guy off.
Now, this is the part why I'm wondering, what I'm thinking about here, is we've already seen us fight a bunch of these guys before. So I might leave that part in, because that's pretty funny that she dragged all the guys up there, but I might cut it out before we kill them all.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, get out. Get out.
We need to single them out and start killing them.
Alright, so that might be a really good spot. Now, I'm still going to check this clip in case it's really interesting, but if I remember right, it just takes us a while to kill them, and that's all.
Want to clear them out. Why? Ouch! I thought that was you guys. I thought that was you, Kelly. Like, alright, we'll clear them out. Ouch! I thought that was you guys. I thought that was you, Kelly. Like, why are you attacking me and why does it hurt?
Alright, we might put this part in then. See, what is in between it? See if it's boring or not.
I got one guy off.
Okay, there's another guy down.
Fighter 3 fallen away.
Jeepers, there's a lot of guys. Oh, one of
Oh, I'm out of stamina.
Alright, we'll clear them out. Ouch! I thought that was you guys. I thought that was you, Kelly.
I'm back. Because it's got home from the
Oh,
bar.
there's a lot of people.
Alright, so we know that was good.
Alright, we'll clear them out.
Alright, let's do a fade. That seems pretty good.
Alright, we'll clear them out. Ouch! I thought that was you guys. I thought that was you, Kelly. Like, why are you attacking me and why does it hurt? This guy does not stand a chance. Where are your buddies now? Uh-oh.
Now this part I know we're going to cut out because this was just way too much fighting over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do wait till I crap talk.
This guy does not stand a chance. Where are your buddies now?
End the clip. Right there.
This guy does not stand a chance. Where are your buddies now?
So not only this is a good time to end the clip because of that, but it also looks like we're heading up to that camp we tried to go, which I talked to about in the beginning of the episode. So it looks like we're on our way moving again anyway. So it's a good time to clip that.
Gotcha.
So now I'm actually going to just breeze through this because if I remember right, this was just a pain in the butt.
We're at kick. Stairs that go down.
Some sort of deal over. Okay, well,
so I thought this was going to be super cool up here,
I need stamina.
and it wasn't. It just was a doorway, so there's no really point to keep that in the video.
Huh?
Alright, so we're done with that camp basically now. So we're just going to get rid of that junk clip that we weren't going to use. And now this is the part where we're up north now. And so this clip is right around 17 minutes. 17 and a half it looks like.
This is going to be a good place, I think, for that.
Alright, so actually it's a really good starting point, but we want to go in a little bit and get rid of that dead beginning.
This is going to...
And we're just going to add a transition because we know that part's good now.
This is going to be a good place, I think, for that.
Should we lay our beds down?
Yeah, let's lay beds down.
Alright, let me find where I put my... Oh.
Wix, I think you're going to want to leave your guy here. I'm hearing stuff.
Yeah, we're supposed to lay down.
Oh. Alright, I think...
He's over there.
Yeah. I'm a little worried about our water situation, too.
Alright, so some of this part is not that great, so...
Wix, I think you're going to want to leave your guy here.
I think we're going to cut her there.
He's over there.
Too. I'm excited this to get you guys back, right? You're you guys back, right?
Yeah, he's at the Wheel of Pain.
Whew, alright, let's... Whoa, that's really...
The Wheel of Pain. Wheel of Pain.
Wix, I think you're going to want to leave your guy here. Whew, alright, let's... Whoa, that's really...
There we go, just kind of fine-tuning that dead spot. I think we're going to add this now, because we know that part is good.
Whoa, that's really... Let's find a short way in.
Alright, now I know from saving this clip that it takes us a while to find the way up.
Stuff. Curse side down. Actually, I might get rid of that hammer too.
Alright. We probably want to leave in what this building is called.
Curse side down. Alright. Grab your guys. Knockout. Alright. Alright, so I know we don't get up there yet, so I do want to show that we switched over to clubs before we went up there, because that, if nobody knew that watching the video, they wouldn't know that we're going to knock out guys up there. They would only know, still thinking we're trying to kill people. Knockout. Alright, so then we're going to split there. I know we don't make it up the wall for a little bit. Yeah. Alright. Crap. How far up can we get? Maybe here? I think this is me making it up. Right here, guys.
Oh, that's a person. Here's people here. Right there?
Yep.
I'm slowly getting up there.
You can take off your armor if you need to, but be super careful.
Barely.
Yeah, I know.
Getting up there.
You can take off your armor if you need to, but be super careful. Alright. So, instead of splitting clips, I have this bad habit of thinking always that this is going to be a little bit of a dead part. So, I need to quit that. That's something I actually do. I'll just split a clip to remember where, instead of just remembering the number, a lot of times you'll see me do this. And I think, oh, it's going to be dead after that, so we'll split that clip there. The reason that's a terrible idea is because you'll end up with bad cuts. Like, right here, I thought I was going to need to cut it there, and I didn't, because I was guessing, and I should have just cut it here in the first place. Now we have a cut for no reason. And the reason that's relevant, guys, is if you look, let's save the project real quick so I can show you. If you look, if we went to go add something right now, let's go to add a clip. On the left-hand side, if you're on PS4, you'll see selected as 17 out of 100. Well, on PlayStation 4, you can only have 50. And we're at 17 already, which we're not really going to get close. But this little piece counts as a clip because I cut it up. See, watch, I'll do it again just so you guys can see. We were at 17. I'll just cut this. It won't make the video any different. But you will see over here now, when we go to add something, it'll say 18 now. So that little thing counts as a clip. So you want to not have that bad habit like I do. Let's go back because I know... Oh, there it is right here because I cut it like an idiot, even though I probably don't need to. Whoa, what is that? Whoa. And as you can see, I get attacked right away, so I didn't really need to cut it there. I should have just left it alone. Get up here.
Can't.
Oh my gosh. I don't have my knockout stuff out like an idiot.
What are we going at?
We gotta get rid of these guys here. They're killing me.
Are we killing
I
them?
have 4 bleed on me. Well, knock them all.
Uh-oh.
What is he? A cursed entertainer?
Get out of the way, lumberjack.
Now, because normally that was kind of dull enough where I might take that out, But because this is what's going to happen if anybody else goes up this ridge, I'm going to leave it on because it's kind of important. You'll see how it kind of plays out because I was running around using my potions and whatnot. Oh, these guys look like they're not going to be easy.
Are we killing or knocking out this guy?
I'm killing this guy.
Oh, I got entertainers kicking my ass back here.
Alright. Get rid of that fighter. Whoa.
Dude, I'm trying to heal quick. Before I die.
And the fighter. Oh,
Holy cow.
where did it come from?
Help them knock out, guys.
I'm trying not to die. These entertainers.
Where is my guy?
I'm gonna kill this fighter too.
Alright, yeah, we could kill him. I need to get my guy up here, though.
Look at the bottom.
Oh, I don't want to die.
There she is.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Phil. There.
Fighter 2's gone.
Ah!
Oh my gosh. Stacking bleed on me, something fierce. We need to help kill these guys, because our guys are only doing knockout.
I just gained a level. I gotta heal, man.
Ooh. Lumberjack is up here now, thank gosh.
This armor on 2 is unconscious.
And I may actually cut out some of this, we'll see here. So we're going to remember at 10 minutes is a part where if we're too long in the video, I can come back and take out, because there's some of it that just doesn't need to be there.
Lumberjack is up here now, thank gosh.
This armor on 2 is unconscious. Look at that.
Alright, come up.
Now, I actually am going to add a cut here, and this is so I remember this is probably where, because I know what's going to happen up here, and I know this part's going to be in the video no matter what. Part of this might not be, and I want this cut to come back to later if I need to.
Tower.
Oh my gosh, they do a lot of damage.
Careful, wait for the guy right around that corner.
Sorry.
We're just gonna have to help knock out what we can. Be careful you don't get hurt.
Okay, fighter 3 out.
Wow, them guys were no joke.
Why does that look like he's like running into a wall?
Who is that guy? Your guy is at low health, Kelly.
Why?
Alright, let's swarm this guy and pack the killer. The reason I want to leave that stuff in there for sure is if you go back and look, you can see at one point I was really low on health and how hard them guys actually hit. So I'm going to leave that in there so you can see that. Now, it probably seems kind of dumb, but there's stuff that you're going to want to leave in like that for little bits and bobs. And I'll show you guys later because there's going to be something I left in earlier that we're going to come back to that's going to make sense now. Alright, let's swarm this guy and pack the killer. Oh my god, no.
Kill or knock out?
Knockout. Because she's too strong.
Whoa, hey.
What are you doing, Kelly?
She won't stay still.
No, Kelly.
No, I meant this woman.
Oh, Berserker.
Oh. I'm stuck.
Oh, I died. Shoot. The Berserker just popped in there, too. Alright, so earlier we left the clip in, and it probably didn't seem that exciting of me placing my bed by that wheel of pain. And that's the little things, I guess, that sounds stupid, but you kind of pick up on. Otherwise, people won't really know what the heck is going to go on. They're going to wonder why I spawned here, you know. Kelly, you got to track yourself. Alright, I got to run up. Alright, I gotta run up. Alright, so I'm gonna cut it there, because I know I'm gonna get lost for a second. And also I'm gonna run from a couple guys, I think, too. Keep everything, get the guy. Oh, but I forget, they do knock him out while I'm not there, so I gotta make sure I'm listening for that.
He's about out.
There you go.
Oh my gosh. Give me a second, just keep everything, get the guys healed up, don't let them run around.
He's about out.
Alright, so we're gonna take out that, like, 6 seconds of nothingness.
He's about out.
There you go.
Oh my gosh. Give me a second, just keep everything, get the guys healed up, don't let them run around.
Oh, I don't. Where's your guide?
Oh, it's right there.
Give me a second, just keep everything, get the guys healed up, don't let them run around. Healed up, don't let them run around. Alright, now I know I run around like an idiot, not getting up there for a little bit, because I forget where we went up at.
Oh, I don't. I'm over here. Here.
Yeah, I didn't see the... Alright, I think we start talking again. I didn't see the Berserker, he just obliterated me.
He came out of nowhere. It's like almost like he just.
Alright, so that is a good start to come back again, so we're gonna just transition, and we're good to go again. Now you can see these little cuts like that have taken the project already down to 19 minutes, so we're getting it kind of where we want it by just taking out junk that nobody wants to see anyway. I didn't see the Berserker, he just obliterated me.
He came out of nowhere. It's like almost like he just spawned in there. When you get up here, I've got Lumberjack following me. You'll have to take him for me. I was trying to keep him here. For me. I was trying to keep him here.
Alright, since I fell down like an idiot, I think, if I remember right, I have to climb back up again, and it's not that exciting. Dang it. Except for me being butthurt about it. Not the best use of my stamina. I got most of the way there, and I thought I was in the clear. Alright.
Can you... Oh, you just
I'm
gotta figure
almost
out.
up there.
How are we gonna get down with it?
Alright, there we go. And we're back rolling again.
How are we gonna get down with these guys?
Where am I, though?
Can you see
where's
your
my body?
tombstone? Oh, right over here.
What?
See where I'm at?
Oh, there it is. Thank you.
Where'd Lumberjack go?
Alright, grab ropes. Grab. Alright, I got the berserker. Someone grab this
There's a
fighter
three.
3 woman. Yeah. Grab. Yeah. Grab it.
There's Lumberjacks here. Do you want them following you or me?
Um.
I don't know if you want his weapon on him.
No, let's go. Alright. Let's go down. Shoot. We gotta go down here. Alright. No, let's go.
Decisions.
Let's go. I couldn't see where to get down. No, let's go. Alright, so obviously there's going to be wasted time in here, so I'm going to cut it here until I get down. Or there's a good conversation. I think we're getting close to it. I think I just jump off. Now, right up here. Alright, so we know this is junk, so we're going to cut that out. Hope we don't die. Alright, so there's going to be a little dead part, I think, in here. Let's check. Hope we don't... Yeah, just a little one. We might... Alright, so we can't... I'm moving to the right slowly until that X on the left gets highlighted again where I can cut. There we go. It lit up, so we'll go back to there, and we'll see if that's good enough. Hope we don't die. Alright, there we go. Now we'll add a transition. Hope we don't die.
I'll let you go first.
Nope. Just slide down that hill, like hit it along the hill.
Oh.
Oh.
It hurts, but if you go along the edge, you're okay.
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh, we have a person following us?
So
Yeah.
that we could knock him out too. There we go. A cursed berserker. 3. Oh. Oh. Now I think I'm just going to leave it where we get in there, because these guys aren't very good. There we go. A cursed berserker. 3. Cursed berserker. 3. Now, I don't like cutting it right there, because that guy's hit me, but I'm going to do it, because I think we don't have much choice on that. You just have a little fight with these guys up here. Put you guys on weapons. Alright, so my preset music, when I'm doing this video, is always at 16 minutes. I always have it set back there at 16. And that's also to let me know, hey, I got to make sure I'm getting close to the end of my video, because the music's here at the marker I want it to be. So if you're just watching the video, all of a sudden the music will start playing. Oh, your guys are fine, Max. We're going back up, but we're only going up to kill now. We're just going to see what's up there, you know what I mean? Alright, so I'm going to leave that music there now, because I know I'm actually close to the end. Normally I just kind of move it out of the way so I can hear what's going on. Hey, come here, take this.
So
So this time we're just going for. What is there out and about?
I don't see anybody else.
Oh, I'm gonna gather a bunch of fire or gruel. Alright, so this part I'm actually not gonna leave into the video because all we do here is cook a campfire. So it's a good thing we didn't cut out that stuff earlier. We could have been, it was kinda on the fence. Way back at, remember 10 minutes when we were fighting in the beginning here. And I'm going to leave that in because it was somewhat relevant. It just wasn't super exciting. But now that I know our video is actually going to be a hair short, on the short side, we're going to leave that in. Because I don't want the video to be too short for people because people have been getting used to 15-minute videos. I don't... Oh, text Kelly, but... Yeah. I think that's the closest stuff, to be honest with you. Alright, so this is all garbage. So we have a 14. That's actually not too bad. It's a little short, but what we're going to do here is I'm going to fine-tune this part here. 3. First Berserker. 3. 3. Actually, it's really not that bad. And you can tell this wasn't a planned episode because normally at the end of it I would say, see y'all later, have a great day. Alright, now I shouldn't have done that. But anyway, I slid the music up, and what you do is you just slide it, and then you go all the way back to the right, and it'll make it so it goes to the very end. I can't go any farther to the right, so it self-aligns. And I always had this music set in that intro to be this long, so it sets, and we have this little nice overlay where the music starts right before the video ends. There we go. A Cursed Berserker. 3. Now, this part is really cool. This next part. This is my favorite part of editing a video. And it's not because we think we're done, because we're not done, but we're really close. So now how I do thumbnails, and how you guys don't see them in the video, is I go like this, and we're going to add, because we're going to add a screenshot. And I remember, in between, right after that, I took a picture of the hill. There we go, right there, while I was standing there. So this is going to be our thumbnail. This is what it starts out as. And what we're going to do is we're going to edit it, it's already there, and we're going to do that pan and zoom thing I showed you guys earlier. And what we're going to do is we're going to go down to about here. Now that junk in the top left corner, I'm not concerned about. And the reason is we are going to add, so we're going to plus, we're going to add an overlay, and we're going to go to our images, and we're going to go ahead and add that right there. So it kind of hides that junk. Now it's a little big, so I'm going to make it a little smaller. And we're going to just go down. I don't want it to be that big. Actually, boy, I picked a good time to use this as my first time on the thumbnail because that green and blue matches my outfit. So now I made it smaller so it isn't cutting off the top of that tower. Thumbnails are always cool because you have to know ahead of time when you're taking the picture, when you take the screenshot. You have to picture in your head where you're going to place everything. So I also know that I left a ton of room over here for our Alza Simpta logo. And we're just going to drag it over and make it big. And we got a ton of room so we can make it really big over here. And actually, I'm going to make that smaller because that is obnoxiously big still. I don't want it to be too big. And we're just going to tuck it in a little bit. I think we go even just a tiny bit smaller. And we're just going to tuck it into that corner. And so we're going to add, because we're going to add our title. And this, I know, is episode 7. So we're going to go down to text. This is my Conan lettering that I use. That's in there by default, by the way. And we're going to do... dang, I already set the title as a Cursed Berserker.
A Cursed Berserker, yeah.
But we could switch it to a Cursed Seidel, because we're kind of in there a lot. But why I think I'm going to do a Cursed Berserker and leave it there instead of the Cursed Seidel is I think a lot of people are actually going to want to know how to get the Cursed Berserker, and this video kind of shows that. So I'm going to leave it as the Cursed Berserker. But, oop, I got to go back because I'm going to do this. As you guys can see, I love making thumbnails. I don't know why, but I do. So I went too far forward, but we gotta get it back over here because we know all of it's there. And we're gonna go ahead and change this to the outside one. And we're gonna change the color to that blue. I'm gonna drag it down to the bottom and make it bigger. So at this point, you go back to where you see this deal, and you hit your options button because you see the save thing down there. There's also a thing in save for generate thumbnail, and that's what we're going to do. So remember, this originally looked different, so we're going to save it. I'm going to show you this. Normally I wouldn't save at this point, but I'm going to do it to show you guys. See, back out, and now our thumbnail looks like that, and that's what's going to show up. I'm going to hover it over this one, but the left there, this one, that one is actually what the thumbnail is going to look like on YouTube. Now, this is what it was before. We'll go back in, and there's a cool trick ShareFactory does, and it's very interesting. I can delete this right here, so we're going to delete it. We're just going to delete that whole clip, that whole screenshot. So now it's just... And there's nothing here at the end now. And now watch. It saves that thumbnail without it even being in the video anymore. That's like one of the tricks I learned that will help you out a ton, is deleting it after you take your thumbnail. Because otherwise it's just stuck in your video. So we started out with this and we've ended up here. So now this is where you would hit O and hit this button to your linked YouTube and it'll upload. What I'm going to do, however, now is, because I've showed you, we're actually going to do, and I'm going to show you how quick you get. This is going to blow your mind, because how long have we spent streaming? I can't even tell. I can't even see. But anyway, what I'm going to do is, because we're already here, I'm going to show you this video is saved, and we know that one's good. Now I'm going to show you how quick you get when you know what you're doing, and because I do the Fishing Planet guides every day, this video, I'm not going to explain what I'm doing, I'm just going to show you, because everything you guys know how to do, but this is going to show you how fast you can get with these videos.
You've been doing it 1 hour and 34 minutes.
Yeah, and that's because I was explaining. Okay, so wait, let's go back. And now I'll have you time me do it on a slower video. Alright, we started at 1:44. Alright, we'll go in. And this is going to be our Silver Croaker video. And I know exactly where the Silver Croaker footage is. It's right here. Whoa. Welcome back, folks, to my... Peru boat dock. go ahead and walk down up to the boat area. Large minnows on a 4/0 hook. Float or bottom rod actually works in the same location. If you're going to use float, you're going to want to go 90 inches or about 220 centimeters down. And just keep in mind here, folks, this will catch you actually 7 different uniques, but is one of the easiest ways to catch the silver croaker here. And if you want the mark is, let me pull this up here, and you can add this to your map manually if you want, but the mark is 64.8, 346.2, and hopefully this helps you guys out. Have a good one. Alright, this is where I catch the fish. Remember, we don't want all that noise in there, so we're going to turn this down. Oop. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I keep doing that. There we go. Add a transition here. Now it's silent. Now we're going to go ahead and add right here. So I can go a lot quicker because I'm not explaining it. And I've done this video a million times. It's just a different fish every time when I edit it. Nothing changes. I do the same layout for every video. And now it's silent. Now remember that music we have cut for the end. Alright, we're going to cut that right there. That was out of the water long enough. That music I have at the end down here. And I'm just going to pull it over till the beginning of this clip. So normally I do it right here and it's with this. But in Fishing Planet, because the end is silent and I have no volume in there, I overlay this and I just extend it out. I extend it right to match up pretty close, and then I go ahead and tuck it. I go like this. Just make sure it's at the end. There we go. Now, and hopefully this helps you guys out. Have a good one.
That's pretty cool.
And that's not even me trying to speed it. That's just my normal rhythm of doing it. So the part that I would have normally, if I was in a real big rush and I knew I had no time in the morning, I would have done consider the guides right here. And then I would have just went to the end because I would have never saved a clip of me talking if it was bad. So I just would have cleaned the end off. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to go down to where I saved this. This is what my video, my things look like to start with. Then I zoom in. Boom. I add. Now see how this is Amazon? This is why I always put the logo there. This is actually Maku Lake, but I need that silver croaker because that's what we're catching. So I put my logo over here to block the pond and stuff. And it's just a good place for it. And we have our colors saved, so we're going to do unique silver croaker. And you always have to go right one when you place letterings for it to show up. I don't know why. That's one thing that is annoying. I'll color that. Oh, wrong color. Oh my gosh. So these are my saved colors. I'll mention this real quick. These are what are normally saved. The green is for my consider subscribing. This color is for my Conan lettering, that orange that I do on the old Conan videos. And this is my Fishing Planet color. And then this is my alternate color that I use for some lettering. But it's super simple if you're only cutting pieces of your clips. If you do all the extra stuff that I do, I wouldn't recommend doing that first. You can just pick up one or two things here and there, and you know, then eventually, all of a sudden you're doing the same amount of stuff really quickly like I do. Now, granted, this was a Fish and Planet video. It's only like a 2-minute video, so it was really short. But I can do that same thing on a Conan video normally, and I can get a Conan video done in about, instead of an hour. How long was the Conan video?
What, from start to finish, showing how to do it?
Yeah, it was like an hour 40 or something, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so that video is actually ready for Monday. That is going to be the first video you guys see on Monday, is the Silver Croakery one. So normally this video here, if I wasn't explaining everything, this probably would have took me about a half an hour to edit. And then uploading, which I'm not going to do because it's going to cut the stream when I go to upload it. It's going to say I can't share that footage. And you guys will get that stupid icon for 20 minutes. Normally I can do this whole thing pretty quick, but you can see this is Monday's video. This is going to come out. You guys will see this here in a half hour, but you can see how it can be done, you know, showing it, but you can also see how it gets done quickly. Like you eventually get this quick at videos right here. So everybody watching the stream, I will talk to y'all later. Have a good one. We'll see you next time, folks.